Sunrise. My name is Mutala Yakubu. Coming up this morning, a lot's happening with Ghanaian players who are on the move. The latest is Abdul Mumin, who has joined at Girona, and also André Ayew has talked about why grassroots support is needed to ensure football gets back to the standard that it deserves. And also Asante Kotoko new coach Eric Tinkler has been speaking about the club and what he hopes to achieve at the end of the season. Let's start off from the camp of Asante Kotoko, whose head coach Eric Tinkler has expressed optimism about the chances of his side winning the Ghana Premier League at the end of the 2026-27 football season. The South African tactician joined the Ghanaian Giants in July and has since been working with his players to prepare for the new campaign. Speaking in a post-match interview after Kotoko defeated Heart of Lions in the preseason friendly on Tuesday, Eric Tinkler stressed that the target for the season is to compete for the league title.
The target is to finish in the top two. That's the target. I didn't come here to just earn a salary. I came here to win things. That's the most important thing. I came here to win things. I came here to achieve things. I've achieved things in my coaching career and I want to continue achieving. I'm a very ambitious person, so yeah, you're going to see me like you saw me today. I think we have the material to compete for the league. That's important, you know. Rome wasn't built in a day. You know, reality is in football, especially you're dealing with human beings. You're not dealing with a product. You know, and those human beings have personalities, have characters, have good days, bad days, and we have to deal with that and hopefully get the best out of them come the end of the season. It's my passion and my desire to want to achieve and win things.
Eric Tinkler, the coach of Asante Kotoko, he also added that player indiscipline both on and off the field was a major issue when he first arrived at the club. He said the technical team had to clear out what he described as the rotten element to create more discipline and high professional environment for Asante Kotoko.
I'm here to teach. I'm here to help the players improve their game and ultimately manage them. You know, I think the discipline both on the field and off the field. Obviously, that was an issue when I arrived, you know, but I think we've dealt with that really, really well. We've got rid of the rotten element that existed in the club. And today you can see everyone is united, everybody's fighting for the same cause, and it's a positive thing to see.
You've got experience here in the team.
That is Eric Tinkler talking about discipline at Asante Kotoko. Let's move on to former Black Stars captain and FIFA Under-20 World Cup winner André Ayew, who has reiterated his commitment to supporting grassroots football in Ghana, saying greater attention and investment are needed to nurture the next generation of football talent. Ayew, reflecting on his own journey from grassroots, stressed the importance of giving young players the opportunity and support needed to realize their full potential.
When it comes from sports, our youth, I'm always into it. I was just in the Ashanti region, then in the Volta region. I'm moving around just because
3FM 92.7.
Now, this donation is something huge because it's not just about football, it's about the constituency games. That's everywhere, every community, and so many sports. If you're a sportsman or a footballer, you cannot just be into football or all the sports. Ghana gave me everything, but everything started from my grassroots. I played football when I was 6, 7, 8, growing up, playing in the communities. And that's what brought me to where I am today. So for me, being here today is something great, something lovely. And I want to say a big thank you again to everybody that's here, all the organizers.
That is former Black Stars captain André Ayew there talking about grassroots football. Let's go to Obuasi, where Ebusua Dwarfs have been crowned 2026 Division 1 League Super Cup champions after defeating the Semper Fi on penalties in a dramatic final at the Obuasi Lane Stadium. The game ended 1-1 after 90 minutes before Dwarfs held their nerve to win 5-4 in a shootout. There's more in the following reports.
Ebusua Dwarfs crowned the memorable X1 Energy Drink Division 1 League Super Cup campaign by lifting the trophy in Obuasi. Both sides battled fiercely in a closely contested final, with the scores level at 1-1 after 90 minutes. The title was therefore decided from the spot, where Dwarfs proved more composed, converting 5 penalties to beat Semper Fi 5-4 and claim the trophy. Ebusua Dwarfs coach John Eduafo praised his players for their fighting spirits after the final whistle.
It has to do with the players' commitment, determination and tactical discipline. And I think that has brought us to this far. Focus and concentration. I think we are here. And finally, we have won the trophy.
Semper Fi, who had reached the final without conceding a goal in the group stage, finished runners-up after an impressive run to the final. Their head coach, Christian Mafakoto, ruled his sides missed chances.
But to create a lot of chances like we have been doing, and we did create a lot of chances, especially in the first half. And we concluded the same way that I wish we wouldn't have, and we didn't take those chances. And I think we know what our issues are. That's the main thing. That's what this pre-season tournament is for, to see what our problems are and see how we can find solutions before the league starts. So as for me today, I'm happy with the performance, but we fell a bit short because we didn't really resolve the issues we've been having all tournament.
Earlier in the day, Ashram Davis secured third place after edging Sopon Fidelity 1-0 in the third place playoff. Sponsors of this year's event, Ocean International Limited, promised to invest more into football and other local sporting activities in the country after a successful week-long tournament in Obuasi.
Probably more sponsorships in the football community and even aside football, because I mean it's energy drink, it's a solid brand, and there are more things we can achieve outside football, athletics or sports. So in future, I'm sure when we get there, we'll all see.
It's a report on the Division 1 Super Cup that just concluded yesterday at the Obuasi Lane Stadium. Now let's go international, where former Arsenal and France midfielder Patrick Vieira has taken on a new challenge after being appointed head coach of Senegal national team, and his appointment has generated a lot of interest across Africa, given his pedigree, and we're monitoring proceedings to see what he does. To Spain, where Ghana international Abdul Mumin has revealed that Girona's attractive style of football and ambitious long-term project were major factors behind his decision to join the Spanish club ahead of the 2026-27 season. The 28-year-old centre-back completed a free transfer to Girona after leaving La Liga side Rayo Vallecano. Now, Mumin has signed a 3-year deal with them and says that he hopes to achieve bigger things with Girona.
The main thing that attracted me to Girona, I think, is the club itself, Girona. I think it's a club with a lot of history, and over the past years, the type of football they play is very attractive, and I believe that all footballers that wants to improve in their professional career, it's a project that they'll look up to. So.
Abdul Mumin was actually part of Ghana's squad for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Now, new Barcelona midfielder Rodri has issued an emotional farewell letter to Manchester City after completing his £65.4 million transfer to the Catalan side. Having spent 7 incredible successful seasons at Etihad Stadium, the 2024 Ballon d'Or winner and 2026 World Cup champion bade a heartfelt goodbye to the club, staff and supporters.
Dear City fans, I found that saying goodbye is one of the most difficult things in life, but I'm going to try. It's hard to find the words to express how much gratitude, love and support me and my family have experienced all these years. I remember how I felt when I arrived, signing for the big Manchester City. It was a moment of pure excitement. Wow, I'm going to play with Kevin, Aguero, Silva, Bernardo, John, and many others. I couldn't stop smiling. And then Pep, waiting to teach me everything from day one. Pep, I can tell you now, I couldn't handle all those tactics in my head. But a question came to me. Could we handle all these expectations for the next years? I think that time answered the question. I knew I came into a top team, but I never thought we could be able to create the legacy we made, winning trophies, fans around the world, love and respect. We made an example to inspire the next generation, not only because the success, also because the way we did it. Rodri! And the fans were with us every step of the way. Many incredible moments come to my mind. My first trophy at City in my first game. The last-minute winners like Arsenal away, scoring in the Villa game to reach the Premier League when it looked so tough. Scoring the goal to win the Champions League that we all wanted so much. The incredible reception you gave me after the Ballon d'Or. You cannot imagine how proud I am to be the first player to win this award in a sky blue shirt. Making history with the trebles, with 4 in a row. We saw things they'll never see. And in the bad moments also, you never let me down. My first day back on the pitch, I realized how much you love me, and I understood how special these fans were. City didn't just make me grow as a player, they make me grow as a human. I saw my brother graduating for the Manchester Metropolitan University. I could see my girlfriend working for the NHS. Manchester shaped my whole life. I will never forget stepping into the pitch, seeing a sea of blue singing, na 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 na, City. Taking my scooter into town for a coffee, walking through the parks, listening to Oasis, and always loving Manchester great rain. So City fans, it's time to say goodbye. Thank you for the club, the fans, the staff, and my teammates. This journey couldn't be the same without you. My heart will always be
3FM 92.
30-year-old Rodrigo Cascante bidding farewell to Manchester City after completing a move to Barcelona in the region of £65.4 million. Manchester City definitely are going to miss Rodrigo and his quality. Now let's finish our with Sam 10 as well. World number 1, Arena Sabalenka needed just 54 minutes to reach the Cincinnati Open fourth round, but Daniel Medvedev could not hide his frustration after missing 3 match points in a surprise defeat. Sabalenka did not face a break point in a 6-1, 6-3 win over China's Wang Ziyu, and the Belarusian lost only 6 points in 8 service games and committed just 5 unforced errors to 17 winners in a composed performance. It was Sabalenka's easiest win for some time following a fourth round Wimbledon exit and an early loss in Canada last week. That's all by way of sports here on Sunrise. My name is Mutala Yakubu. There's more on all our socials at 3Sports GH. The show continues right after this.